is in the building.
Already the show goes on all night till the morning. We dream so long. Anybody ever wonder when they would see the sun? Just remember when you come up. The show goes on. Already the show goes on all night till the morning. We dream so long. Anybody ever wonder when they would see the sun? Just remember when you come up. The show goes on. Already the show goes on all night till the morning. We dream so long. Anybody ever wonder when they would see the sun? Just remember when you come up. The show goes on. Already the show goes on all night till the morning. We dream so long. Anybody ever wonder when they would see the sun? Just remember when you come up. The show goes on. Already the show goes on all night till the morning. We dream so long. Anybody ever wonder when they would see the sun? Just remember when you come up. The show goes on. Already the show goes on all night till the morning. We dream so long.
You're watching V, the best of the valley.
When you come up, the show goes on.
He did the monster mash.
The monster mash.
It was a graveyard smash.
He did the mash.
Hey everyone, I'm Julie Ricciardi.
And I'm Carly Bernberg. We'd like to welcome you all to this year's very first episode of The V.
Coming at you just in time for Halloween. Carly, tell everyone what you're supposed to be.
Isn't it obvious? I'm Christina.
Oh wow, I see it.
On today's V, Sam Malone will tell us some spooky stuff that has to do with big companies and how they use their cell phones against you.
And coming up, our school news team covers all the new teachers and clubs that Wayne Valley has to offer. Make sure you stay until the end because we have a special live performance that you do not want to miss.
Our community team took an exciting field trip to Heaven Hill Farm to show us all the fun that fall has to offer.
I wish I got invited.
Yeah, me too.
Oh well, maybe next time. Our sports news segment has an interesting spotlight on two of Wayne Valley's top athletes.
How exciting! School news, we are coming to you next. But before that, we have Allie Markowski on Wayne Valley's very first homecoming.
The overall theme of Spirit Week was Disney. Every day there was a new theme to dress up as. Monday was Monsters Inc. College Spirit Wear. Tuesday was Sleeping Beauty Pajama Day. Wednesday was Alice in Wonderland Hat Day. Thursday was Lilo and Stitch Hawaiian Day. And on Friday, students wore their homecoming t-shirt to school, which was included in the ticket. Spirit Week was a great way for students and staff to go all out and show their school pride. Wayne Valley hosted its first homecoming dance. The student council planned this in place of the annual pep rally. This dance was held in the main gym and welcomed all grades. For a $30 or $35 ticket, you received food, beverages, a long or short sleeve t-shirt, quality music with a DJ, and an unforgettable night with friends. Each grade had also crowned royalty. Couples who wanted to run needed to have a 75 signature petition. Seniors crowned a king and a queen, juniors crowned a prince and a princess, sophomores a duke and duchess, and freshmen a count and countess. The student council put so much effort into making this the most magical Disney experience Wayne Valley students can have, and we cannot wait to see what the upcoming homecoming dances will be like. Hey guys, welcome to School News. I'm Allison Markowski.
And I'm Madison and Domenico. We're so excited to give you the inside scoop on all things Wayne Valley.
But before we start, how was your first homecoming?
I had such a fun night with my friends.
So did I, thanks to the student council. Anyway, as many of you know, for years, juniors and seniors without parking spots were allowed to park in the overflow spots and on Ellis Drive. but many of you probably noticed that overflow is no longer available for the underclassmen. Starting at the beginning of this school year, overflow spots have been assigned to the seniors in the auto and child development programs since they leave school earlier than the rest of us. The good news is that Nellis is still open to whoever doesn't have a spot.
Whew, I'm so glad my days of waking up early to fight for a spot are over.
Yeah, me too.
Have any of you noticed the construction in the Science and Business hallway?
I have.
Wayne Valley has been updating and remodeling different science classrooms since last year. Previously, high-tech physics labs were put in place. Now rooms 211 and 212 are getting an update, so students in various science classes can learn in a better way.
It's too bad we won't be here next year to use them.
Well, at least we're able to experience the first year of wellness weekends.
That's true. The Wellness Initiative has taken Valley by storm. Wellness weekends are homework-free weekends designated to give students rest so they could spend time with friends and family. The next ones are coming up in January and in May.
I spent my wellness weekend with my mom, shopping and working on college applications.
I started mine too. And you know what looks amazing on college applications? Your participation in school clubs.
This year, the History Department has introduced 3 new clubs. The Model UN, advised by Mr. Vitazzi, Mock Trial, advised by Ms. Robles, and the Junior Statesman of America, advised by Mr. Kubiak.
Well, if you are interested in joining, contact the advisors. Good luck to all the clubs this year.
If you feel like you've been seeing a bunch of new faces, it's probably because you have. There are a bunch of new staff members this year. Here's Christina with the story.
This year, Wayne Valley has gained 7 new staff members, and you may have noticed a few around the campus.
Hi, I'm Mrs. Damer, and I'm the new TV production teacher here at Valley.
I'm Miss Levenbrook, the new school counselor.
Hi guys, my name is Joanne Camparelli. I am the new math teacher here at Wayne Valley.
There's Miss Burton, who teaches pre-calc, Senor Salazar, who teaches Spanish, and 2 new secretaries in the front and back offices named Mrs. Cerrone and Mrs. Conway. We got the chance to ask the new teachers, what is your favorite thing about Wayne Valley? This is what they said.
It is very hard to choose just one thing that is my favorite thing about Valley, but if I had to, I would have to say, number 1, the students, and number 2, having this incredible studio at my fingertips to do some really amazing productions.
My favorite thing about Wayne Valley are the students.
Rather than telling you my favorite part of Valley, I'm going to show you. Mrs. Damer.
To all the new faculty members, everyone here at the V wishes you a great first year. Welcome to the tribe.
Thanks, Christina, for introducing all of us to the new faculty members.
There are so many new things happening at Wayne Valley. It's so exciting.
I know, right? I can't wait for this amazing school year to take off and see what else it has to offer.
That's it from School News. Now back to Man on the Street team as they go around the school asking students and staff very scary questions.
Somebody once told me the world is gonna roll me. I ain't the sharpest tool in the shed. She was looking kind of dumb with her finger and her thumb in the shape of an L on her forehead.
Probably run like hell, to be honest. The only sane thing to do would be to call Ollie and booby trap the house like in Home Alone.
Yeah, I'll get the mouse traps.
I'd probably run outside and get in my car and leave.
I would grab the hammer next to my bedside.
I go upstairs.
Call the police, I don't know.
I call up Dylan.
I would automatically take my dogs and go hide with them. And then call my mom, probably. I would probably just do nothing. Scream. Jump out the window. I don't have a window in my room.
I'd run under covers and turn off all the lights.
I mean, I'd probably just ignore it, kind of. I mean, I'd look around.
What if there's like a murder in their house? You just like,
I'd get murdered.
Good answer.
Investigate the footsteps with the baseball bat.
I would say I would probably defend myself, but knowing me, I'd probably run into my kid's room and lock the door. That's probably what I would do. Don't say anything.
Well, I would grab my dog first and my fish tank and just run out.
Lock myself in the closet.
Break out some snacks and invite those footsteps in for some soda and chips.
Nothing.
Yeah, I would chase him.
You grab a knife and you run.
Yeah, you leave. Like, no, you don't stay. Like, call the police or something. I don't know, call the SWAT. Like, run. Run out the door. Run down the block. Call 911.
I go to my room, I lock the door, and I grab my baseball bat.
Top of the stairs, just be like, excuse me, could you please leave?
I'll beat them up.
I don't like confrontation.
I'd run under covers and turn off all the lights.
Attack the footsteps. Just the footsteps, not the person? The person also.
Look for whoever it is. Probably a ghost because the ghost lives in my house, so. I run out the door, done it before, so I run out the door and just leave. Thank you.
Carly, what would you do if you were home alone and heard footsteps?
I think I would lock the door, shut the lights off, and definitely hide in my closet.
Honestly, that's one of my biggest fears.
Want to know what my biggest fear was? Coming to high school. On the very first day of school, I slipped and fell in front of everyone. It was so embarrassing.
Okay, anyway, let's go to Dylan with freshman fears, and then community news will give us the latest updates on what's happening around Wayne.
Freshman year of high school is one of the most important years of any high school career, but the transition from middle school to high school can be intimidating. High school has unfortunately burdened incoming middle school students with some major concerns. It can be tough to leave behind old friends and meet new people when middle schools collide at the high school level. During the summer, freshmen are excited for the new adventure of high school, but as September approaches, students begin to get nervous and scared of what is to come.
What's your biggest fear coming into high school?
That I was going to get lost in all my classes and I was going to lose my way around the school.
The amount of homework. Not making a sports team.
Yeah, just because like the change is going to be like much better than middle school and stuff like that.
It's like really scary with like a bunch of big kids and like being late to class and stuff like that.
Students are also anxious to receive their schedule and find out who they have in their classes. After schedules come out, the majority of people come to Wayne Valley to walk their own schedules. This is when they realize how confusing it really is. Freshmen are introduced to different hallways and many different terms, but trial and error allows them to get the hang of it. Homework is another concern. Middle school homework doesn't always compare to what it's like in high school. Having homework every night that will take you hours to do is a struggle and plus a lot of stress on new students. For freshmen that are not used to it, it might make it harder to handle. The classes have got even more challenging and students fear that they will not be able to succeed as easily as they did before. A few students are scared of upperclassmen and they're intimidated because they are older and sometimes much bigger. Incoming students also may fear the teachers. The stereotypes of principal is that of a mean and grumpy old person with a cold heart. Of course, this isn't the case at Valley, but with all these negative notions put into the minds of freshmen, it is hard for them to notice all the great things that are to come, like meeting new people that end up being your best friends for life. High school is definitely not a thing to be feared. Wayne Valley will change your life for the best. Our advice, don't be scared. You will make mistakes, but don't take too seriously. Wayne Valley stays lit.
Wayne. Don't catch you slipping now. Look what I'm whipping now. This is Wayne. Don't catch you slipping now. Don't catch you slipping.
Hi, I'm Joseph Dioslaki.
And I'm Jada Bonilla. Welcome to Community News, coming at you as Sharks this year.
Sharks? I thought we were dolphins.
Joe, we talked about this.
We did? Anyways, on September 16th, the Wayne PLL held a fundraiser called the Born to Run 5K. Those who registered ran around Packanack Lake to benefit the Bruce E. Crute Memorial Fund. The charity gave to local families in need, supported scholarships at Wayne Valley and Wayne Hills High Schools, and more.
Wow, I hope I can get some of that scholarship money. College is way too expensive and I'm way too broke.
They raised money for more than just that. But I feel you, I'm on the same boat.
Ugh, the struggle. You know what I've been seeing on my Instagram feed lately?
Ooh, is it those iguanas dressed in funny costumes?
No, Joe, I don't know who you're following. What I was going to say is pumpkin picking.
Well, that too.
Recently, a lot of the student body at Wayne Valley has been out and about pumpkin picking. It left everyone here at Community wondering, what's the big deal? So community decided to go all the way to Vernon, New Jersey to find out what the hype was about.
This weekend, the community segment visited Heaven Hill Farm in Vernon, New Jersey. Besides meeting plenty of animals and absolutely making Joe's day, we went for tractor rides, took plenty of pictures in between, and in the middle of it all, we had a huge tetherball championship. Joe and Jada got their pregnancy pictures done just a little early. The farm had a corn maze, which we all made fun of until we got helplessly lost. And at the end of the day, we went from just acquaintances pointing cameras in each other's directions to fast friends. We also packed old pumpkins up and down the farm, and everyone had a good laugh when I slipped and fell in the mud. For everyone in the community segment, the farm had much more to offer than just pumpkins. The farm filled our stomachs, bonded our friendship, and gave legitimacy to our fear of geese. So if you get a chance, don't forget to check out Heaven Hill Farm in Vernon, New Jersey.
Oh, you know I love those animals.
My favorite part was being assaulted by a goose. A truly authentic farm experience.
I know, since when did they hiss like that? They're like, oh, that was terrifying. I don't remember the last time I ran that fast. At least it was a good workout.
Good thing everyone here at Community is so fit. I learned how important it is to stay in good shape at the health fair.
What even is the health fair?
I worked there last year. Physical, mental, and sexual health, you name it. The health fair has information booths about it all. The event takes place yearly in Wayne Valley's Big Gym. They give away free Jersey Mike subs to everyone who attends. So if you were on the fence about going, there's food. Also, to all those kids whose faces I painted at my booth last year, I'm sorry, you didn't deserve that.
Those poor children. I'd never let you come close to my face with a paintbrush.
I wasn't that bad.
That's what you think. If I were trapped in the gym with you and a paintbrush, I'd have to find a way to escape.
Well, you should talk to Matt. He's an expert at escaping rooms. Just this month, he broke the record at Key Lock Adventures. Here he is with the story.
Wayne Valley's own Bobby Ferrulo was sitting at home one night when he came up with an amazing idea.
So growing up my whole life, my family always did like Easter egg hunts, and we went to an escape room once, and it really just like inspired me to do it.
He decided to create an escape room in which teams had 1 hour to make it out of his basement. The room consisted of many intricate puzzles that would lead you one step closer to escaping. This year, the goal was to escape a zombie facility called ARC. The teams had to find all the components of the cure to the zombie apocalypse so that they could escape. The puzzles consisted of locking keys, secret combinations, and even deciphering codes. Scattered throughout even more puzzles were hints to help you and your team get out. Throughout this adventure, groups are tested with scary puzzles, and the escape room does not stop there.
We've also become more exposed to the community. I'm actually doing an escape room at Anthony Wayne for their canteen.
Once you and your team find all the parts of the secret cure and the combination to open the door, you are free. Join Bobby and a group of your friends to try to beat our record and escape ARC. Will you make it out alive?
I had a fantastic time.
I thought it was a great experience.
It was a really great time, and Bobby did a really good job on it.
Amazing! We love Key Lock Adventures!
I've never done one of those escape rooms before. They look so cool.
Neither have I. You know another thing I've never done before?
Is it a color run?
How did you know?
I told you I have psychic abilities.
Unlike us, plenty of Wayne residents participated in this year's color run. It helped raise funds for Wayne Valley's dance team. Before we go to the story, thanks for watching Community News.
Now here's Gabby Riley with the story. Wait, so we're not dolphins?
This September, Wayne Valley Dance Team hosted its 3rd annual 5K Color Run. Senior captains Alyssa Mastretta and Madison Domenico continued the tradition to help make the dream of competing in Orlando, Florida come true.
This year's Color Run as successful as last year's?
Yes, it was, because we got a lot of new sponsors, and we gained a lot of money in sponsorship to help us go to Florida and to donate to St. Jude's. And a lot more of the Valley sports teams came out this year.
This isn't your average run-of-the-mill 5K. There's the tunnel of color that runners must pass through, followed by 3 stations, which is where participants get color thrown at them, leaving them covered head to toe in color. NHS members volunteered their time to help out, and many teams came out to participate. We asked them what their favorite part of the run was.
Let's go ask some NHS members what they thought of the color run.
Spraying people. Yeah, spraying the little kids is pretty fun.
The thing about the color run.
I'm going to say hitting Coach Collins with a bunch of colors. It was nice to hit him with someone for once. It's probably to pelt some color on my friends.
I really like seeing all the people finish and that they were so proud of themselves. It was really cool. Yeah, I love seeing everyone give 100% and like running through all the colors. It was a good time.
One of Wayne Valley's own students worked the DJ booth to pump the runners up before the 5K started. Proceeds will not only go towards the dance team, but a good portion of all funds will be donated to St. Jude's Children's Hospital. A color run like this is a great way to make memories with your friends while supporting a great cause at the same time.
See you next time, Wayne Valley. You're watching me.
Wow, the color run looked like so much fun. Were you able to go?
Yeah, and I was scrubbing pink off my shoes ever since.
Oh, well, it was for a good cause.
Wait, did you just see that?
See what?
I swear, I'm either going crazy or there's something seriously wrong going on in the studio.
Oh, hi. Ever since Randall's been gone, all these weird things have been happening. I don't know.
All my clips got deleted.
My SD card's missing. I have no idea where it went. One of the microphones I put in the box is completely gone. Oh my god, this is what I'm talking about. Do you see this?
Tyler, what's wrong? It's just me.
Oh, okay.
Phew! Thank God I'm not going crazy.
Yeah, who knew it was just Miss Damer messing with us the whole time?
I seriously thought it was the ghost of Mr. Randall.
Speaking of ghosts, we asked the students and staff of Wayne Valley if they think ghosts are real.
Yeah, I do.
And who?
Ghosts.
No. Why would there be ghosts? I was sleeping in my grandma's room. The door just swung open. I walked into the hallway and nobody was out there.
Actually, yes.
No.
Yeah, there's a ghost that lives in my house. It's my uncle.
I do, yes.
No.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
I've seen some stuff, so yeah. It was like this abandoned building nearby. We just saw these grid lights going off and nobody was in the building.
Yes.
Yeah.
No.
Yes. Yes. 100%. They are real.
No? I do believe in ghosts.
One time I could have sworn I put my phone in the charger and my phone was completely gone. Couldn't find it. It was under my bed, and I do believe that a ghost was the person who moved in.
No.
Absolutely. One time I was walking in a forest and there was a weird building. So obviously I approached it and I saw this black figure just run. And I'm like, yeah, I guess. I don't know. I think my house is haunted.
Yes, I do.
There's creaks always in my house and funny stuff happening.
No.
I do believe in ghosts. I think they are real.
Yes, because Casper is my neighbor.
Hell yes. I've seen a few.
Not really.
No.
No. Yes.
Yes, I do. I don't have any stories though that scared me enough to remember, but I definitely believe in them. Yes.
I do. I think there are spirits.
Definitely, yeah.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
No.
Ghosts are real.
Welcome to this year's first edition of V Sports. I'm Sammy Homan.
And I'm Kevin Schneelock. If you couldn't tell, Sammy and I are supposed to be refs, but don't worry. If Sammy talks for too long, I'll blow the whistle on her.
Kevin, don't you dare.
Anyways, with fall sports reaching the end of their seasons, there are a ton of new developments in the world of Wayne Valley athletics.
The cross-country team is off to a fantastic start with a record of 5-0. Senior Shannon T. Christina, who is new to the team this year, has made a huge contribution to the team's success, along with freshman Lauren Cinquino. The team not only has a perfect record, they also have secured their first conference championship since 2003. Congrats, guys.
The football team is also off to a solid start with a record of 4-4. After a tough 0-2 start, the team has strung together 4 wins in their last 6 games as they look to make a push for the North 1 Group 4 playoffs. Stay tuned to hear more about second-year captain Nick Trani later in the show.
The gymnastics team led by seniors Rachel Busnich, Madison Tansky, and Janae Schechter had the best season possible. They recently were crowned the 2018 Passaic County champions. Congratulations, girls, on the fantastic season.
The boys soccer team is off to a rough start, currently having a 1-6-1 record. Let's hope they can turn it around before the end of their season.
The girls soccer team is off to a great start with a record of 14-3. Senior Sydney Rosenkrantz, junior Jenna Vanis, and sophomore Ava Winston have played a big role in the team's success. Their incredible record earned the girls the #1 seed in the county tournament. Kevin, knock it off. I'm almost done. Recently, the girls defeated Wayne Hills in the county semifinals and will be taking on DePaul for the county championship. Best of luck, girls. Now we throw to Tyler Maines for news on the 2 incredible players who were awarded Athlete of the Week.
Wayne Valley's Athlete of the Week award is an honor given to the varsity athlete that takes their game to the next level. This past week, seniors Nick Trani and Katie McGrath took home the award. Katie was named one of the captains of the field hockey team alongside her twin sister Caroline and has not failed to disappoint on the field. The senior captain has put up great numbers this year with a hat trick against Wayne Hills along with her 100th career varsity point. Both Katie and Caroline will take their field hockey talents to the next level at DeSales University.
I'm so proud that I can say that I'm going on to college, and I'm so excited for the next 4 years. Can't wait to see what it has in store.
Not to be outdone, senior football captain Nick Trani has been on a tear these past couple weeks.
We were honestly just motivated. We knew we were going to go into Nutley, that game right after those 2 losses, and we knew we were going to bounce back and give it our all. And then we ended up blowing out Nutley. Then we kept rallying. We blew out PV, and we just blew out Indian Hills. But honestly, it was a team effort. Everybody was up. Everybody just looks at me. Gives me the attention, but it's not. It's the whole team. It's everybody.
Trani won North Jersey's Football Player of the Week award for his performance against Indian Hills, where he racked up 4 touchdowns as well as over 200 yards rushing. The super utility back has played almost every position for the Indians and continues to be a force to be reckoned with for opposing teams as Wayne Valley approaches the playoffs.
I don't want to brag, but I think I'm an amazing field hockey player.
Oh yeah, Kevin, I bet you are. Let's get back to real news.
Girls volleyball has gone through multiple changes from last year's team. From freshman to varsity, Coach Karsich has added a new staff across the board. Coach Bez, Coach Montgomery, and Coach Fellner are new coaches who are already making a big impact.
The players also experienced a big change in the lineup. Anyway, the girls have only 3 returning varsity players, meaning underclassmen Alex Colello and Juliana Lavner have been able to step up and help the Indians secure wins against major teams. Even with all these changes, the girls are as amazing as ever, winning their 3rd county championship in 4 years after beating PCTI. Congratulations to the entire volleyball program.
That's it for this year's first edition of V Sports.
Thank you for watching, and back to you, Carly and Julia.
I never realized that there are so many really talented athletes in our school.
And talented teams. Girls volleyball is doing really good this season.
Yes, we know, Carly. Well, on another note, we have Sam Malone, who will shed some light on what big companies do with your phone.
Where's my door?
Privacy is a privilege, Anna.
Privacy. It's something most of us deem as an important part of our day-to-day lives. We hate to have our precious privacy invaded or for someone to be watching and listening when we least expect. But what if the electronics we trust the most are the ones deceiving us? As teenagers, we are on electronics almost constantly to socialize, for entertainment, even for our everyday schoolwork. Most people know that plenty of websites gather data from our recent searches or activities on that site in order to provide us with more relevant content and results. Some of these sites and apps can even access your exact location at any time while using the program. This is not something these sites try to keep to themselves, as long as you're willing to read through the lengthy privacy policy offered to you upon making an account.
Hi! I haven't seen you in so long!
However, these apps may be able to access more information about us than we know of. It is a very common theory that our devices may be constantly watching and listening to us for the purpose of targeting us with advertisements. This theory came to be once people began to notice advertisements popping up at very coincidental times, like prom dress ads when you're texting or talking out loud about prom. This theory has been vehemently rejected by Facebook executives once confronted by speculation about their platforms, Facebook and Instagram. Despite their rejection of the theory, one Twitter user, Chris Olsen, noticed a peculiar sight on the creator of Facebook, Mark Zuckerberg's Instagram account. The picture showed that Mark Zuckerberg not only taped over his camera, but his microphone as well. Is this Mark being paranoid of hackers? Or is this proof that we all have to be careful around these privacy-stealing electronics? I decided to talk to Wayne Valley's marketing expert, Miss Amy, to see her perspective on this.
Do you believe companies use more of our information than they tell us in order to gear more ads towards us?
I do believe, absolutely. I think everything that we do in this digital world is constantly monitored. Everything we search for on Google, every website we visit, every transaction that we make on our credit cards or through our online banking, everything is constantly monitored, and all of these ideas and advertisements are generated to us and, spit back in the form of advertising on our social media or, even our mail-in advertising.
Is this a good marketing technique or is this unethical?
I don't know that it's unethical. I think that we make the choice as consumers to go online, to use Google as a free search engine, to buy and sell things online. These are our choices that we're using. So I think it's sort of an understanding between the merchant and the consumer that we're using their services, and in that they're going to take our information.
Should we as technology users be concerned for our privacy?
I think that we have Amazon Alexa, we have all different types of in-home devices that we can speak to and command. So it really doesn't come as a surprise that the technology exists, and they certainly could be listening to us at any time. I think that, again, it's an agreement you go into with the merchant. You're using their services, their free search engine services, you're purchasing at home, you're using the convenience of that, and the exchange is certainly that with that convenience, they're taking your information. Google scans every email that you send. With that, they basically see everything that you do.
Though we may never be positive how much information is being taken from us, be careful, technology users, because you never know who's watching.
Anyways, thank you for watching this episode of The V. Be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel and follow us on our Instagram and Twitter.
Follow Miss Damer's Twitter account to stay updated on all the things Wayne Valley Television.
Make sure you check back in to watch our live sporting events and extra videos that we post for fun every other week.
Now to close out our show, we have the very lovely and talented Deanna Thomas doing a cover of All I Ask by Adele.
Deanna and Angie, take it away.
Say a word. They've all been said before, so why don't we just play pretend like we're not scared of what is coming next, or scared of having nothing left. Look, don't get me wrong, I know there is no tomorrow. All I ask is if this is my last night with you. Hold me like I'm more than just a friend. Give me a memory I can use. Take me by the hand while we do what lovers do. It matters how this ends. 'Cause what if I never love again? I don't need your honesty. It's already in your eyes. And sure, my eyes, they speak for me. No one knows me like you do. And since you're the only one that matters, tell me, who do I run to? Look, don't get me wrong, I know there is no tomorrow. All I ask is if this is my last night with you. Hold me like I'm more than just a friend. Give me a memory I can use. Take me by the hand while we do what lovers do. It matters how this ends. 'Cause what if I never love again? Let this be a lesson in love. Let this be the way we remember us. I don't wanna be cruel. Love is just, and I ain't asking for forgiveness. All I ask is if this is my